Cicada 3301. In January 2012, a mysterious image appeared on 4chan with a simple message hidden inside it, claiming to be looking for highly intelligent individuals. Anyone who looked closely found a stenographically hidden code, and that code led to another puzzle, then another, spanning websites, phone numbers, physical locations in different countries, and even printed flyers pinned to telephone poles. For years, people speculated it was a government recruitment tool for intelligence agencies, since the puzzles touched on cryptography, number theory, and even ancient literature. The mystery was never fully solved in the sense of unmasking who created it, but researchers eventually pieced together that it was likely an elaborate, decentralized project built by a loose group of cryptography enthusiasts rather than any spy agency, and the puzzle still resurfaces every year without a clear final answer. The WebDriver Torso. Starting around 2013, a YouTube channel began uploading thousands of strange videos, each just a few seconds long, showing colored rectangles and triangles flashing on screen with no sound or explanation. Conspiracy theories exploded online, with people guessing it was a CIA code, an alien transmission, or some kind of secret signal network. Tech journalists eventually dug into the account metadata and traced it back to Google itself, who confirmed it was simply an internal testing account used to check video upload quality and encoding before public release.
The Tianjin explosion phone mystery. After a massive chemical explosion rocked Tianjin, China in 2015, social media users noticed something eerie. Footage and photos showed phones in the disaster zone that miraculously still worked despite the devastation. Rumors spread that this was suppressed evidence of some advanced or alien technology being tested. In reality, investigators clarified that modern smartphones, especially ones in sturdy cases, are simply built to survive far more physical shock than people assume. And several of the surviving phones were found in pockets or bags that absorbed the blast. It became a lesson in how disaster footage, paired with our underestimation of consumer tech specs, can spiral into full-blown conspiracy. The Soviet Lake Anomaly. Satellite imagery in old internet forums once buzzed about a perfectly circular lake found in a remote part of Siberia, with users insisting it was the site of a secret Soviet weapons test or even a meteor impact covered up by the government.
Geologists who eventually studied the formation explained it was the result of a much more natural process. A thermokarst lake formed when permafrost melts unevenly and the ground collapses into circular depressions that fill with water over time. The perfect circle people saw in low-resolution satellite images turned out to be far less perfect once examined up close, and the mystery dissolved once proper geological surveys were published. The Max Headroom broadcast hijacking. Back in 1987, in the middle of a normal television broadcast in Chicago, the signal was suddenly hijacked by someone wearing a mask resembling the character Max Headroom, who appeared on screen muttering strange, distorted phrases before the broadcast cut back to normal. For decades, true crime forums treated this as one of the great unsolved mysteries of broadcast hacking, since pulling off a signal hijack required serious technical access. While the identity of the person behind the mask was never officially confirmed by authorities, dedicated internet sleuths, using old equipment logs, regional gossip, and technical knowledge of broadcast frequencies, eventually narrowed the suspect pool down to a small circle of engineers with access to the right equipment, even though no arrest was ever made. The Bitcoin White Paper author. For over a decade, the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the mysterious creator of Bitcoin, was one of the internet's most obsessed over puzzles. Dozens of names floated based on writing style, time zone activity, and old forum posts. Journalists and forensic linguists pored over every word Nakamoto ever published, comparing sentence structure and even spelling quirks like British versus American English. While no single confirmed and universally accepted answer has emerged, painstaking digital forensic work, including blockchain analysis of early mined coins, has significantly narrowed the field and ruled out many of the most popular guesses, turning wild speculation into a more grounded, evidence-based debate. The Berlin Wall number stations. Long before the modern internet, shortwave radio listeners stumbled upon eerie stations broadcasting strings of numbers read aloud in monotone voices, sometimes accompanied by creepy musical interludes. Forums lit up with theories ranging from alien contact to government mind control experiments. Once Cold War archives became more accessible online, researchers confirmed these were espionage tools used by intelligence agencies to send coded messages to spies in the field using a one-time pad encryption system that is essentially unbreakable without the matching key. The eerie atmosphere wasn't an accident either, since the repetitive tone was specifically designed to be easy to transcribe accurately under stress.
The Antarctic Pyramid satellite images. Google Earth users once spotted what looked like a perfectly symmetrical pyramid shape poking out of the snow in Antarctica, sparking claims of ancient lost civilizations or extraterrestrial structures buried under ice. Geologists who studied the same coordinates explained that the formation, called a nunatak, is a completely natural mountain peak shaped by glacial erosion, or ice grinding
against rock over thousands of years can carve surprisingly geometric pyramid-like points. Multiple similar pyramid formations exist around Antarctica and other glacial regions, and once side-by-side comparisons with known nun attacks were published, most of the conspiracy momentum faded.